Hi everyone, I'm Jeff. I just wanted to do a short little video today on a technique I use in practice for improving how I shoot. Lots of people will ask me how I aim. I don't aim, I shoot instinctively. It's much like a baseball player throwing a baseball. When a baseball player or a pitcher throws a ball, he's not looking at the ball, he's actually looking at the pitcher's glove. Same thing when I shoot a bow, or when you shoot a bow instinctively, you're not looking at your arrow, you're looking at the target and what you're shooting at. So one of the things that I've always found in archery is even though I'm learning, or someone can try to learn how to shoot instinctively, there are different ways to do it correctly that make it easier. I find that when we miss, or when I miss either side to side or up and down. You can do both, but when you try to learn how to shoot and you're practicing consistently and you're practicing all the time, trying to take care of both those aspects is difficult, to narrow it down and to really focus in on one area. So what I like to do is I like to break it into two parts. And so what I do is I will hang a string down my target, and I will focus on just hitting that string. It's how I bring my bow arm up. So I don't worry about where I'm going to shoot when I'm practicing. I don't worry about if I'm high, I don't worry if I'm low. That doesn't matter at all. What I'm focusing right now in this particular practice session is that I only shoot straight up and down, so I don't miss side to side. And now that's critical because it's how you bring your bow arm up. It's how you approach the shot. It's about having good form. Okay, so having good form will help you shoot instinctively better. And doing this one exercise that I'm doing right now will help you shoot instinctively better, because I've broken it down into two aspects of shooting. One is side to side and the other one is up and down. Now up and down is easy. Your brain takes care of that. That's just judging distance. The hardest part to master is not missing side to side. And that's where this exercise comes in with the string. Now, when I bring my bow arm up, I don't bring it in from the side, I bring it in an absolute straight line. So I actually follow that line right through the ground, imaginary line, follow that string up the bail, right to where I want to shoot, and then I release. Okay, so that's what this exercise does. It focuses my brain and my attention on shooting that vertical line, and that's all I want to do, is shoot a good vertical line. And that's what I did there. I actually shot the string off. I'll focus in and show you later a little bit more detail, but it's just a tip that I like to use when I'm shooting. I shoot on that string and I try to shoot that vertical line. So what's important is how I bring my bow arm up. My bow arm has to follow that same vertical line when I shoot, and that helps keep me from missing side to side. Now, practicing this over and over and over again and having regular practice sessions means that I will drastically reduce how I'm missing side to side. And then for shooting instinctively, I've got my brain to take care of the distance. That's where people tend to get it wrong, is you don't miss side to side with your brain. You miss side to side because you have bad form. And having proper form will take care of that side to side miss. Shooting instinctively is judging the distance, how far I want to toss that arrow, or how far I have to elevate, things like that. Anyway, I'll focus in on what I was just doing there. You can see what I did to the string. Anyway, I'll walk you down, I'll set the string up, and then I'll show you exactly what I do. Just a moment, please. Hi, this is the string that I was talking about. it's just basically a skate lace that I tie to another arrow up top, and it just hangs straight down. So when I'm practicing on shooting that vertical line. I don't care where my arrows go up and down. All I want to do is I don't want to miss side to side. And that all hinges on how I bring my bow arm up straight. When I bring my bow arm up, I want to bring my bow arm up on that same vertical plane as this string, as your target. And that's what good form is all about. If I'm bringing it in from this way, I'm going to have a problem. If I'm bringing my bow arm up for this way, I'm going to have a problem. And it's okay. Once you shoot for years and years and years, you can bring your bow arm down upside down. It doesn't really matter. But when you're learning how to shoot, proper form will just make it easier. And in this case, it's having a good square frame. And when I bring my bow arm up, I'm bringing my bow arm up on that same vertical line. And that's how I minimize my misses left to right. Okay? And now the instinctive part comes in when I start shooting up and down later. Because then my brain helps me judge the distance. But my brain doesn't do anything side to side. That's not instinctive. That's learned. That's a form function. And that's kind of what I want to focus on today, is that form function versus instinctive. And this is something that I do that makes the instinctive shooting that much easier. So when I bring that bow arm up, and when I'm learning how to shoot, I want to have that nice square frame. Shoulders, everything square to the target. When I bring my bow arm up, I'm following that same vertical line. And that's what this string does, is it gives me something to follow. And I'll extend that right through the ground, visually in my brain. I'll extend and I'll follow that all the way up to where I want to hit. And so when I'm practicing right now, I'm not worrying about if my arrow goes here, here, here. I'm only focusing on the one aspect of the shot. And that's why I can improve it easier. If I'm shooting at this cut, and I'm trying to judge distance as well as I'm trying to judge my vertical plane, I've got too many things to think about in practice session. And I want to minimize that. So my practice sessions, I single out one specific aspect of the shot, and I work on that over and over and over and over again. And then when I go and I start shooting things like this cup, then I'm going to find that my misses side to side are a lot less. Anyway, I hope this helps out. It's a simple technique. It's a technique that I've used for years, and it's a technique that I use with my kids. And it really works well. And as I said, for instinctive shooters out there that want to shoot instinctively, this isn't instinctive what I'm doing here right now. This is proper form. The instinctive part of the shot comes from judging the distance or the speed of the target, that sort of thing. Okay. Anyway, I hope this helps. Today I was shooting my 35-pound bear takedown. It's a 70-inch tournament bow. I like using a lighter weight bow whenever I'm doing practice sessions. If you make a mistake in your form, it'll show up a lot more with a lighter bow than it will a heavier bow. And that's why I like using a light poundage bow, because it really makes me keep good form. Anyway, I hope this little video helps, and I will talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.